Hello everyone, I am Tessellating Hexagons. This is Bug Fables. We're in the Termite capital. I didn't mean to leave quite that abruptly. I know that V and Kabu and Leaf probably want to get a bit of a wiggle on because in the last episode we beat the Colosseum and a sudden interloper therein, but slight bit of business. We were told that you only listen to Colosseum heroes. Well, guess what we did in the last episode?
Oh, aren't you the foreign champions? Champions? Wow.
Guess we've met her standards.
Not just champions, like the Bug Rangers.
What? Termites know the Bug Rangers?
Not many. Mostly some old-timers back before things got really strict. There's this one show, everyone really talked about it for a while. I didn't know you were real.
Sorry, it's just a coincidence. Ah, V, why did you step on my foot?
Shut up! Could you let us know what troubles you, at least?
You're laughing me.
I promise Cabo and Leaf won't.
Look, I've been saving berries for a whole moon.
You can see the moon from in here?
I was going to buy a Green Ranger plush, and there's only 10, you know. But the day I saved up enough, someone snatched it. I'm so angry.
That sucks. Also, tell your face.
Don't know if we can help. We'll, see what we can do. Try to cheer up, alright?
Easy to say. What is it?
Go, before I change my mind. Go and break my heart.
Whoa, wait! Kabu, are you sure? For a kid you just met?
Team, don't worry. The Rangers inspired me to explore, yes, but I don't need them anymore. Think of all we've been through. The spider, the machines and bandits. The beast. We did that all together, and they were real adventures. We've surpassed the Bug Rangers, so it's time to hand this down so that a new child may dream of exploring.
Huh.
Gabo.
You all okay there?
I've got something for you. No way! No way, no way, no way!
Oh dear, you found one?
Is it really for me? Indeed, someday you could be as strong as him. How much was it? I gotta go get my savings. It's free. Don't worry. Use those berries for some good food. Really? Yeah, on the house.
But you've got to take good care of it.
I will. It's gonna look like new every day.
Thank you. We don't meet kind bugs every day.
It was nothing. We do need to get going, however. And they say money can't buy happiness.
How dare Kabu be this cool?
Onward to our next good deed. I'm not crying, you're crying. Shut up, leave me alone.
So yes, the only requisite for that is beating the Colosseum, and I suppose also having the Bug Ranger plush to give to. Now, have we seen your face before?
The service could be so much better. Can I do anything else?
You seem familiar. Have we met before?
I've seen a termite before coming here, so...
Oh, you're from that sign at the inn. What an interesting sign. I have made note of the sign. Those who know, I have made note of the sign. There's a story to that, and that brick is not going to come back down for a long time.
Pardon me, the inn? Could you mean the inn in Defiant Road?
Right, that is the one we just flashed back to, yes. You do bear a heavy resemblance. Though, forgive me for implying that all termites look the same.
He didn't take the sign down? Ugh, that guy.
Why'd you come here? Doesn't seem much cooler.
I wanted to offer a genuine warm inn experience in this kingdom. But a lot of tourists want something different, like an apartment. Ironically, many come to enjoy our grey skies, so business struggles. I've set a colleague to run it for me, and it's like I'm not even needed.
Why not go back?
I didn't think of that.
Doesn't seem like you're happy here, and you're missed there.
And if you'd allow me to intrude, Missed a lot.
You're right. I really was a fool. I had everything I ever wanted, and I'd left it for this whim of mine. I've heard the Ant Kingdom's doing escorts. I think I'll take the first trip back.
Thank you for me not having to correct you on your interpretation of the word escort.
We'll see you back at Defiant Root, maybe.
He's going to be jolly. Okay, Kabu. Not the reaction I was expecting, but sure. So that's something that that's a brick I threw into the air many moons ago. Hey, you have chiseled the toast. What saith the giant slab of toast? Oh, it's a quest board. I don't know why I didn't remember that. Now, there are some interesting things. I don't know if this is the thing I'm thinking of, but I mean, we're going to take all these quests anyway, but I think that first one is a thing that I'm thinking of. The rest of these, I'm going to sort of... Oh, hang on a minute. Okay, that I accidentally teed up in the episode before last. I forgot that was an actual thing, but that I'm going to put off because if that's what I think it is, I don't know if we can do it yet, because part of me's thinking, do we have to see every type of seedling, in which case we've not seen golden seedlings, so we're not eligible, or is it beat a certain... In the same way that we had that quest a while ago that was beat a certain number of bandits as of when you start your save file, but for seedlings, if that's the case, we're probably well clear of the target, but I want to, I want to see every type of seedling first just to be safe. And that's me being uncharacteristically underprepared. Now, who you? You who be you, you're over here. You, I like your face and your tie.
Hey, you took my request, didn't you?
Indeed, what seems to be troubling you?
I've been able to sleep well for a while, and it's starting to affect my work performance. But I cannot stop. I must work or else.
Jeez, you gotta learn to take it slow, dude.
I can't. I must.
Look, maybe we can deal with your sleep issues first. Any clues on what it can be?
Yes, I've heard that if you mix something that can cause sleep with flour, it can make a special recipe that allows anyone to sleep well. I love sweets, so maybe you can get one of those for me.
It is worth a try. We will come back if we find anything. I don't entirely remember the exact thing that's being referred to there, but that's okay because I do have notes that I can refer to in between episodes. But we did promise to go straight back to the courtroom, the royal court, to see the royals, so here we are. Team Snakemouth, I've heard of your exploits. You bring honor to our kingdom. Hang on a minute, though. So, like, Queen Layra II saw everything, but you didn't. But you and she were supposed to be having a meeting, so, like, what is the truth?
Oh, yes, that's what we're here for.
Oh, sweetie, you've got to get over it.
I'm gonna leave him out of him before.
I'll start then. We acknowledge your plight. The Termite Kingdom stands much to lose over this issue. Our finest engineers have been working on a prototype vehicle. It is able to operate and travel under the water. It should be just what you need.
We call it the Subaquatic Maritime Neo-Transport. We're very proud of it.
I like to call it submarine for short.
Subaquatic Maritime Neo-Transport. Layra, you are undermining me. I thank both of you from the bottom of my heart. Our people will be able to fight back now.
And so it goes under the water? What if it breaks?
It is impossible for it to sink. It is our most advanced machine. Well, I mean, it has to sink to go under the water, but you know what I mean. Don't question my authority. Yes. But what if it does?
Read the room, Kabu.
It shall not. On my name, please don't think with such cynicism.
All right then, very reassuring.
It's stationed at the pier in the rightmost part of the city.
north, east, west? No, just right. If you're facing the palace, you're always facing forward. Just go right.
Our head of research should be there to explain how it functions.
Excellent. We shall draw it to the outskirt pier to make sure everything is in order.
And Queen Elizant?
Yes?
If you'll have them, please let some of our people travel with you. They're eager to see your land.
And there was me thinking you were about to make some flirtatious remark.
You will cease the separation?
I can't handle
Only
this.
for now. A small step. We'll purchase a bit of land to see how things go.
Queen Layra, King Hector IV,
Finally.
I am very grateful for everything. We are in your eternal debt.
You better repay it when the time comes, or else.
She will. Our queen is honest and honourable.
Thank you, Leaf. To have earned your backing is most pleasing.
Please go and make haste. And protect Bulgaria. Don't make me regret any of this.
We're counting on you after all.
I shall go ahead and check on the submarine. Please meet me at the pier whenever you are ready. So, yeah, this is something that I didn't see coming when I played this game for the first time, and I'm hoping you didn't see it coming either, but I can't speak for your personal experiences. But yeah, it's sort of a trope, certainly in the JRPGs of yesteryear, that at some point in the story, the way you travel the world fundamentally changes. We'll talk to you at some other time. I know what your quest involves, and I'm not ready to deal with it right just now. And because I'm so used to Paper Mario not doing this, I wasn't expecting it here either. And yet, well, I'll cease dancing around the issue in just a moment, but we need to see this submarine. You have a hat, and I like the cut of your jib.
Bulgaria should be the perfect place to expand my business. Oh, you're the winners of the Colosseum, right? So you will take us to Bulgaria, yes? Let's get going. Time is money.
Rude, but I do like your hat. Very dapper. Oh, you look sufficiently nerdy. You're still dying. Queen, how you doing?
You've arrived. Behold our subaquatic maritime neo-transport.
Yep, it sure does look like a cheap.
It's like nothing we've seen, for better or worse.
It can truly travel under the tides?
Give it a whirl. You'll have the time of your life. Bugs have never been able to travel this way.
Okay, I'm gonna trust it. We can finally go and get the everlasting sapling. And beat up the king, too!
This long journey is nearing its end.
Oh, honey, you wish.
But we must not rest until we've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny. I mean, until we're victorious.
It's a bit too early to rally. Let's head to the outskirts pier. We must pick up our reinforcements.
It's a very intuitive tech. You can move as you usually would. Just dive with blah when there's danger, just in case.
Let's give it a whirl, then. Time's running out.
Question mark? Yeah, sure, let's board this submarine, eh? And suddenly, yeah, we have a water transporter. We can transport in the water. As I said, this is a common thing in JRPGs. You get a boat or perhaps an airship at some point, and like, we could go under, it makes little beepy noises, and we could have a little explore. We should probably fight one of these at some point. Oh yes, also, this is how you can get to Metal Island if you missed the initial window like I did on my first playthrough. There are wasps in the water, so watch out for those. We actually got a little bit of foreshadowing on this earlier when we first went to the Bee Kingdom, because we could sort of have a look at this body of water from afar and we can see stuff like, well, there's this, for instance. But we can't check it out right now. Just let it be known that I'm aware that that's there. There's also a stump. There are battles. Actually, first of all, okay, ooh, lily pads. I don't know if I've ever actually seen this transition before. Two things that I'm wondering. First of all, because Elizet is in our party, no? We don't get the royal decree anymore? Well, that's sad. But the main reason why I wanted to pop in here is the Water Strider.
Unbelievable! This creature must be extremely light not to sink under the water. Yet, its attacks are quite pressurized. We must not drag this battle out. V, keep it low to the ground.
If I'm remembering rightly, it can extend its legs and then it's treated as not grounded, or you can spank it with your face when it is grounded. Like, right now it's low to the ground, so it could be hit by ground-based attacks such as Kabu and Leaf. But if it becomes not that, then it counts as airborne in the same way that airborne enemies regularly do. I think I've made my point. I was hoping we could one-cycle you without incident, but it seems like that's not going to be the case. Well, fine. There you go. Yeah, we'll have none of that. Oh. I don't know why it tickles me, just that the way it just goes... Blip. Like, that's not even remotely close to the sound it makes. But I'm tickled. Anyway, because your legs are up in the air, I'm going to take this opportunity to just attack the back one. It'll be fine, don't worry about it. We can't one-cycle either one, and I feel bad about that. I don't really have an excuse. Stop that. I didn't really mentally prepare myself for a battle such as this, but hey, they didn't extend their leggies this time, so we can just spank them in the face regular style. We can bust it down Water Strider style. So I love how it follows the same rules as Pokemon, where, you can't stand on water, so we'll just give you something to stand on, it's fine. Anyway, also we can rank up. Huzzah, Hayuk, Hajimble. Now, I should go in on the TP because I've been needing it lately, but we're sort of in the throes of getting medals that I want to equip, so we're going to need the capacity to equip them, so that's going to be my focus for the time being. Berries everywhere. I am viciously tempted to fight a few more of these. I don't think they respawn. Also, by going under the water, like, that is your action button action here. You're not immune from getting into battles. Oh, there's a new enemy here as well, so I couldn't cut this out if I wanted to. But also, yeah, you can't like throw V's Beamerang or do the Ice Rain in the field or Kabu's Charge or anything. No, your one field ability is go under the water for a bit, and even then, I don't remember if it's indefinite or not. Anyway,
I don't see anything quite like this. A bug that can breathe underwater? My horn can't pierce its water shield? We'll have to await our chance.
Does that mean that I can't do damage to you because I really wanted to do a dash through here? Or should I say a dash through? Sponsored by Chloe from Touch Detective. I mean, it was never going to do all that much, but... Are you weak to ice because your booty is made of wet? You got a wet booty? Let's not unpack that any further. I'm not even going to apologize for the thoughts that I think, but I will quietly feel bad about them. Stop that. I am missing the spiky bod badge, but it's fine. Oh, they do purple. Oh, you do the bubble shear. I'm sorry, what was that sentence? Well, I got too excited there, but it's fine. We only need to do 1 damage anyway. So, fine, we'll just wait for you to pop your booty bubble. I'm having a terrible day. We could have one-cycled... Well, I pressed A instead of Z because I was too busy lamenting the whole booty bubble tomflampetry. Hey. Lower your guard, I command it. Okay, we should be good to go from here. But yes, as I was trying to say before I got into this battle and realized that this battle might actually have something for us in terms of new enemy, I'm tempted to fight all of the enemies in this body of water just for the sake of gaining exploration points and also money, because, like, it's not much, but it's also not nothing. Like, it's in that sweet spot where it's just barely enough for me to think, this is kind of worthwhile, so I'll be with you in a moment. One thing that I learned in that battle, and just out of curiosity because what else was I supposed to do, I had 2 diving spiders with bubble shields active. Yep, even V's piercing needles cannot bypass their bubble shield, so don't even try. Oh. I guess that was just 1 Strider then, in that case? Well, there's you, which I don't trust. and there's at least one over here. And hey, we found the can of pop, but it's right ways up this time. Like the top of the can suggests it's upside down. So actually, no, it is the can of Idod. And was there a you here? There was. I will say, I do find their attacks, well, specifically when the water striders spit water and when the diving spiders spit water or poison, that's really easy for me to super block, so I'm just gonna keep that in mind. Now, I should save the medal points for something else, but in the meantime, I'm gonna put Spiky Bod back on because I'm weirdly finding myself missing it, so I'm gonna put that back on. I don't remember. I'm tempted to incorporate one of these, probably this one, but I'm not sure because we do have other good medals coming up in the near future, so we'll see how things look. Anyway, one more time-wasty battle and then we'll get back to business. Okay, well, I think I've got all my aggression out for the time being. There is also this pier up here, which is worth bearing in mind. Obviously, once again, we can't do anything with that right the dang now because we need to drop the queen off. We've sort of taken her on a bit of a royal tour here, but anyway. The pier, which was destroyed previously and kind of still is, but we're here now.
Your Majesty, you have returned, and in such an unexpected way.
Indeed, that was an experience like no other.
I'm glad we've all made it.
Same.
It was surprisingly sturdy.
So this is Bulgaria. It's greener than I'd heard of. And the sunlight is so warm. Too warm, though. And the breeze is so heavenly. It is my pleasure to welcome you to our land.
What's our next step, then?
I will escort our allies to the city as part of our deal. Wedge, was it?
Yes, Queen.
I trust the royals have briefed you on your task.
Yeah, I try to fix a sunken ship. Guess I'll sightsee later.
Team Snakemouth,
Ready to go.
you are to take the subaquatic maritime neotransport and head towards Rubber Prison immediately.
By ourselves?
When the ship is fixed, we'll send reinforcements, but we're at risk of being sunk again. We have no time anyway. Please, wreak as much havoc as you can. Clear a path for us. Very well. My horn's eager to deliver justice to those rascals.
Kabu, please don't talk about your horn like that.
Yes. Deliver as much justice as possible. I have a small gift for you.
100 berries!
Yahoo!
I believe this will help you gather supplies.
It's more than enough, thanks.
We're at the crux of this long chapter of history. Spare no dime in your preparations.
What's a dime?
Think of it like a berry, but flat, tasting even worse, and used in a country that is completely irrelevant to this Let's Play.
What's a Let's Play?
Shut up, V. Leave it to us. Together we'll triumph.
I'm all fired up too. I'll start work right away.
We're all counting on you. Good luck, my friends.
Well, that sure was an incident that... incident? So, I'll just dip my feet. Well, let's all dip our feet! We can splash our flesh in the wet if we want to. Let's get back out to sea. The question is, where should I go first? I'm thinking the little island that I sort of teed up before anything else. Like, we could go and do Metal Island now. We're late into the episode. No, you're not worth my while anymore. I cleared you all out once. That's fine. Honestly, I kind of forgot that battles were even a thing out here. But yes, this remote little island, you never actually... It looks like a sandwich cut diagonally. Yeah, get off at this island. You know, this island. Just, that's all it is. It's just this island. Well, there isn't really a lot here. And... well, to be entirely truthful, you never actually have to come here. Well, obviously you will if you want 100% completion. We can't get over this way, so clearly the back half of the island is off the table. But, you know, the game never points you over here unless you look in some really specific places. In the meantime, hey guys, Phanis here. I don't think we need healing. If we do, it's an insignificant amount.
Climbing that water's pretty rough. You sure you have the right skill?
Which is the game's way of saying, hey, idiot, if you've not done Upper Snakemouth, leave. Because what we want is... you can sort of see there's some business behind that waterfall. I mean, it's a waterfall in a video game. Of course there's some business behind it. But before we do that, I deceived you. Of course we could get around to the back of the behind of this island, but as kind of the local thesis statement, first of all, can I actually just jump over it? I'm not entirely sure. Because no, okay, we don't quite have enough height, fine. Yes, as a thesis statement of what this island stands for, you need ice rain in order to be able to do anything meaningful here. And sort of as an early warning sign of that, you need ice rain to get around to the back of here. Also, ooh, berry. I was hoping it would be an item, but nope. Well, you know what? Money is also fine. We've received some money, yeah! To quote I'd call him a friend of mine. I think I view him as a friend and he views me as, I met him once. Which is valid. Anyway, there's something up here that we can look at with our eyes. Allow me to look with my special eyes. Everyone left on the rescue ferry, but I chose to stay. There's such a soothing beat. How could I leave this place behind? I gotta find where it comes from. I've gotta! Well, that started normally and ended normally, and what are you even talking about, beat? What's that?
What's what? Beat? Music? How alluring.
Let's see if we can find its source.
I really can't hear anything.
Well, the mysteries keep piling on top of the lasagna spaghetti that is this island. Also, you may have seen on the way around, we've got an area that is very, I would say, reminiscent of Dry Canyon from Spyro 1, where we need to sort of go around the outside, round the outside, round the outside, and there's a mound up here, and it's a disappointing mound because it's just dark cherries, but still, they are good, they are rare. As I've said, I think there is some way of farming them infinitely, but I don't remember because I thought you could get them from Belostoses, but I could be wrong about that. Anyway, let's head into La Cueva. Fun fact, did you know La Cueva is it's not French, Tess, it's Spanish for the cave.
The beat comes from here. We must climb to the top.
We might need a special ice move for this. Wink, wink.
Why can't I hear it?
So, I think this cave is why I thought Upper Snake Mouth was required for more than just 100% completion. Like, I thought you needed ice rain to get through the story, because I thought there was an area like this somewhere else in the game. What? Where you had to, like, climb some water and you need ice rain to do that, and... No, we can't get over this insurmountable waist-high bush. This is not a good day for me and my words between that and the whole bad... let's try that again. Between that and the whole remarks regarding the diving spiders from earlier and... Oh hey, speaking of spiders, there appears to be a web up ahead. And I'm continuing to tease and dangle various things. As I've said, the game... certainly as far as its story goes, never actively pushes you to come here. There's nothing, really, that points you in this direction whatsoever. With one exception. You might remember, we've had things sort of on the back burner for quite some time. And this is actually supposed to be the last of those, but for many people, it's the first. What do I mean by that? Well... welcome to Peacock Island, ladies and gentle soups. This is a peacock spider. No introduction, it's just, one of the optional super bosses! Hi! So, yes, what have you to say about the peacock spider?
What a mesmerizing sound. It drives me to shake my hips. Booty hypnotic, make you want more. Alas, we must not be distracted. It has constant reinforcements that it powers up. Our priority should be this spider.
So, yes, I'm going to have Leaf in the front because it is a boss. I am going to be on my bull hell. This is... like, the boss itself is sort of I guess a mage class enemy, question mark. Its whole thing is it'll summon reinforcements, which I believe it can do as like a free action. It doesn't even take up a turn to call in reinforcements, and then it powers them up and it heals them, and it's just generally a bad time for all involved. So let's just do our usual nonsense of freezing it solid. Although, I was going to say, that being said, and once again, I'm going to bite my time. It's like biding my time, but with more teeth. You know, I talk so pretty, but my heart got teeth. But yes, I actually did a tiny bit of research ahead of time for once, because this is one of the bounty hunts that was, I'm not going to say teed up again, I've been using too many golf references lately for no good reason. We were told about this in the underground tavern back in the Ant Kingdom, and I wanted to make sure I was ready for it, because it is it's an optional boss, and therefore it's going to be unreasonably harder than your average bear. I'm surprised that I've got 2 freezes off, because this thing is 75% resistant to freeze. So the fact that it's letting me get away with my usual nonsense is sort of surprising. And you know what? We have 42 TP. I think I can afford to go a tiny bit harder. Just a tiny bit. Like, this creature has not had a chance to do anything yet. We've just turned up and just walloped its face in, and I get the feeling my ruck is about to run round. Yep, there we go. My luck has indeed run out now that I can speak in people words. So, show me what you got. A shaka 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 shaka. And shiggy diggy doo. Aha, super block. Ooh, you hit harder than expected. I believe you do count... Okay, you're the same as the jumping spiders from the Neon Forest. You know, that's what that area is called. The Far Grasslands. That's what these creatures are. And if memory serves, it is one of those... If you take it out, it's just going to summon another one in its place, so... For what it's worth, it's not really worth thinking about it too heavily, so I'll... yeah, no, I was just saying how it's not worth your time to take out the... Like, obviously it's gonna do damage, it's gonna be a nuisance, but it'll just summon another if we do take it out, so it'll be a waste of time. Now, I think I was bad at this before, so let's not be terrible. I reacted much too soon. That was absolutely not worth the amount I paid for it, because I forgot how that action command worked. And now I'm angry at myself. But fine, I'll just keep doing my freezy nonsense and everything will be tasty. Or maybe it won't, who knows? Yeah, no, we burnt up all our luck at the start of the battle, it's to be expected. Now Chompy has to focus on the jumping spider. Shiggy diggy 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 shiggy diggy. Heal? Don't heal. I didn't approve of that. Okay, let's be a bit less terrible this time. I thought Cubba was going to go further to the right. I'm starting to think that I'm somewhat wasting my TP here. Well, whatever. This, all things considered, isn't going as badly as I feared that it could, so I'll take that. To be perfectly swerve. Yeah, you're not freezing ever again, are you? Like, the game is aware that I'm aware of your resistance to freeze. So, now it's just... Stop that. Stop being so powerful! Yellow? I don't like yellow. That gives you extra turns. But we can destroy it before it gets to use those extra turns, so it's fine. So first of all, a secret stash on Leaf. Remove some of your own health to give some more to Leaf. And then, yeah, Kabu, that strategy just... It is not the way or the wave, so take you out, because at least that means you've invested buffs that will no longer be able to pay off. And hey, maybe you can treat us to freezing again. Remember those days when you used to freeze? AXX? Reminding me of my recent grumbles in Yoshi's Crafted World about the American spelling of axe, or should I say, ach? A shiggy diggy sus. And then you get another turn on top of that as well, and stop doing that. I was just saying how easy they are to super block, and then I just completely flubber-lubber-lubber-lub. The Happy Motorboating Company. There's a long story behind that daydream, and you're never going to hear it. It was an inside joke between myself and my father when we saw a boat rental company when we were on holiday once. I always find that emblem disturbing because it looks like attack buffed by infinity amount. No, it's attack buffed by 1 for infinity turns, but still. Maybe you'll freeze again. maybe I don't know how freezing works. By which I mean, like, a part of me thinks, is it just, like, when it says 75% resistant to freeze, does that actually mean it'll only freeze when it has, good, more than 75% of its health remaining? We just don't know. Sure, defend it when it's in a bubble. These are the bubbles that cannot be pierced by V's piercing needles, by the way. Well, whatever, we're getting there. And... I'm making a good series of noises here. I can't do anything of value, is the thing. Because, well, okay. Maybe dash through will surprise me, because this is what I was going to do originally, but yeah. There we go. It did 3. It's not terrible. You still have my full permission to freeze, by the way. No? Okay. Rude, and then Chompy. I mean, you could chomp the shield. There's nothing we could do when those things have their shield up. Haha. That would have done nothing, but... Well, you know what? I'm not even mad, because you're funneling all these buffs into a creature that's not going to get any payoff from them, so first of all... No, I want to focus on keeping Leaf alive. Like live alive. I think... Wait, no. There's that RPG-flavored game that's like live a live, or live a live, or live a live, or live a live. And it's one of those combinations, and I know that at least one of them, at least, is pronounced live. I think it's supposed to be live a live. Who knows at this point in time? Some people, but certainly not me. You're just never gonna freeze again, are you? So rude. But we're so close. We're doing so well. Nothing can possibly change its mind and droop me over. You know, droop. D-R-U-P-E. Which is the species or classification of plant that a coconut is. It's classified as a dry droop. This is a real true fact. Oh, I would like to concentrate on fighting the thing at the back, but... Can you freeze this time, perhaps? No? Will you never freeze again? Did I burn all my luck at the beginning of the... Is that how it always goes? That's just how it goes, in the words of Gaia Balint. Okay, because of Hungarian naming convention, where, much like in Japanese, they put the surname first, I don't remember if Gaia Balint is the Hungarian name order or the English name order, so which way around is it? Is his name Gaia Balint or Balint Gaia according to non-Hungarian naming conventions? I don't remember. He had one good song in Adal once, and then after that he had a song called Speed Bump, which was also good, but not as good as That's How It Goes, but I think it was probably better written. Probably? Should I use TP? I mean, okay. I could... I could disrespect you in exchange for some demon fangs. You know, that's how this works. Okay, very nearly hit Z at an inopportune moment there. And then, once again, Chompy, you can bite the bubble if you like. There we go. It does have a melee attack. It's just not a common sight. Anyway, can you please just perish? I'm sort of done dealing with you. And there we go. 35 exploration points fresh off the diddly. Fresh off the diddly, what do you want me to say? It ain't my fault that I'm out here making news. I'm the pudding in the proof. Gotta blame it on my juice. You're gonna do one. You're gonna do one, aren't you, because of its defense? Ah! Of course you just perfectly take out Leaf. Well, whatever. You can't overwrite the fact that we did a win level. So, yeah. We've cleared Peacock Island from a standing start, no less. So, what's our prize? A thing. A crystal feather. Kabu, who are you taunting? So, yeah, this episode was just kind of a complete and utter mess. Oh, and now there's a way we can get out quickly. Huzzah! But sincerely, we are done here, so, first of all, could I dare to fly over? Oh, I can fly over. Okay, Heal me, please, Phanis. Heal me. Don't remember if the game heals you automatically after that. I don't trust it to, so... Anyway. I have been, and will continue to be, Tessellating Hexagons, and in the next episode... Well, we're long overdue for some interstitial faff, aren't we? I know Elizant said go immediately, but what if I didn't go immediately? See you then, for that.